name's Cameron Barsanti, and I'm CEO and founder of StorageLife. If you want to know about StorageLife, you can visit our website, storagelife.com. We're a group of investors across the country finding, funding, and operating self-storage together. We also teach you how to do it. Today we're going to be talking about the nuts and bolts of self-storage investing, but we're going to get into actually really the fundamentals and the foundation of what I think is really what's going to accelerate your career, okay? As we know that when we're at the beginning of the stages of our self-storage career, we are learning how to analyze a deal basically, right? So that's underwriting, that's analyzing a market, understanding supply versus demand, right? What I want to tell you today is that I want to give you the confidence that you actually don't have to be an expert underwriter to make money in self-storage investing. It's because we want to leverage our relationships. From the very get-go, we've always had a coach or coaches. We've always had a community or communities ever since day one of investing in real estate. And what that's done is it's exposed us and surrounded us by people that were where we wanted to go and wanted to be. The nuts and bolts of self-storage, yes, they rely on your ability to underwrite, but if you can expose and surround yourself by people that are already experts at the space, they can help you. You don't have to be the master. You don't have to be the best underwriter. You just have to understand and be able to kind of get a whiff of what potentially a good deal looks like and the opportunity, and then have somebody that can take it to the next level. If I were to bring in the top operators I know, there's going to be a few things that all of us share in common, right? And a lot of it's the routine, it's the practice, it's where we're really focusing our time. And a part of this nuts and bolts conversation is going to be really about how we train, how our process looks and works, where we're focusing our time that's actually moving the needle forward and bringing us to our highest ROI. A lot of investors, I feel like, fall into the trap of they go get great storage education. There's a lot out there, podcasts, books, masterminds, etc. They tend to get stuck in the weeds of the education. I don't know if enough people are helping them understand that it's the action that moves the needle forward, and the action is the art of finding an opportunity. A lot of these operators, the way we're looking at deals is going to be similar, and also the way we are moving when we have an opportunity. What we're doing when that lead is live or that seller is on the phone. All of us operators have a similar approach where we know it's go time, it's strike time. We cannot rely on brokers, LoopNet, Crexy, and wholesalers to bring you opportunity. The lifeline of any self-storage investor's career hinges upon one thing and one thing only, and that is your ability to find opportunity. Whether you're looking for your first facility or your 10th facility, your ability to find that next opportunity is the only way you can possibly move the needle forward and scale. Your first deal could potentially be a career and a life changer. How hard are you going to look? What are you going to do to actually find that opportunity? Well, you have to work really hard. There is a lot of competition out there. The good news is I think the competition, most of the 99% of the world is kind of doing the same thing. And so I want to keep challenging and pushing you guys to become the 1%. So to become the 1%, what do we have to do? We have to get in the routine. I'm going to talk about diet and weight training. There could be somebody that's trying to lose weight and they're going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. They're doing tons of cardio, but they're not seeing the results that they want to see. And maybe it's because it's not the workout, it's the diet. They're missing the diet. I want to make sure you guys aren't missing the diet of self-storage investing. The diet, the strict regimen, is your deal hunting. It's actually very simple. I want you to learn to focus on 1, 2, maybe 3 things. That's all. That's it. If you can learn and train yourself to focus on only a few things, the few things that are going to expedite your career and your pursuit, okay? Not focusing on 10 different things. That is the routine of the hunt. That is building relationships with owners consistently. Learn, surround yourself, and train with people that already know how to succeed at the game, right? If I wanted to be Ironman triathlete and I wanted to be great at it and actually compete and maybe win some competitions, I would quickly find an Ironman triathlete who's already succeeded and won and has already the formula and the training regimen and the diet regimen and the routine, and I would just hire them. I would ask if I could be their friends and I would train with them. I want you to take the same concept with self-storage. If this really means a lot to you and you're really serious about getting and finding the results you need, starting to get in the habits and the routines of an experienced, expert self-storage investor, building relationships, building connections, expose yourself, find that accountability partner or two, find that mentor, find that mentorship program, find that community that's going to actually be able to support and help you get to where you want to get to faster. So you're going to build relationships, and then you're going to start building relationships with sellers, and it has to be consistently. So you hear me talk about it a lot, the KPIs, right? Our key performance indicators, but we're tracking what's actually working, what we're actually doing. How many sellers we're talking to in a week, how many sellers we're talking to in a month, what these conversations are leading to, how many deals and opportunities and LOIs do we get to based on X amount of conversations, and how many LOIs do we have to write or offers do we have to make then to convert into an actual deal. Once you start tracking this data, tracking and setting a routine of yours, you're going to start having training guidelines and principles and statistics that are going to actually expose what kind of consistent effort and numbers you have to obtain and get to in order to achieve the result that you want to achieve. It's that simple. Good luck up there. I hope this helps. Thanks for joining us. Awesome, guys. Peace.